Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Space Marine Primaris Invictor tactical warsuit. Oh god, the time has actually come for me to do an unboxing and review of this monstrosity. It's £37.50. I don't know why it's £2.50 less than the awesome looking Redemptor Dreadnought or Prego Dreadnought or Poor Man's Leviathan Dreadnought. I don't know. Either way, it's a little bit cheaper than one of those. It's a Scout Dreadnought because the stabilizers in it are super quiet. Maybe it's just bathed in WD-40 or it's all lubed up every time it goes to the battlefield, but I'm pretty sure one of these would make some noise moving about. Whether it's the thrum of the power core that's powering it, whether it's footsteps, its judder of its footsteps, whether it's movement of all of its many limbs and joints. I don't know what Games Workshop was smoking when they even thought up this concept of, you know, I get land speeders that they don't usually have an armoured cockpit, except for the Tempest, because the Space Marines are in power armour. I get Space Marine bite. They don't have much armour to aid them. But Dreadnoughts have never really been to give Space Marines armour. The whole premise of a Dreadnought is it's a metal sarcophagus where a fallen, almost dead Space Marine has been interred into so that they continue the service to the Emperor even in death. That's the whole premise of a Dreadnought. It's very obvious with this that it's trying to be a Dreadnought so much, but they use the word Warsuit. They use the word Warsuit. It's very, you know, it should just have it Primaris Warsuit. That's basically what it is. But it just looks odd. I've never really liked it. I've never come to grips with it. That's why it's taken almost a year to get this unboxing review out. I don't like these roll bars. Just is awful. It's one of the worst looking models, in my opinion, that Games Workshop have produced for quite a while. And then there's the price as well, the audacity to charge almost the same amount as the Redemptor Dreadnought. If you're on the fence about which one to get, and you always play by the rule of cool like I do, just go for the Redemptor. It's a lovely kit, and you can kind of forgive its like ostentatious, large, top-heavy bulk in a way. But anyway, this channel is all about unboxings and reviews. Even the models that I don't particularly like, I will try and get you an unboxing review of them. So let's continue with this before I work myself up into another rant. So I just slip this off. And we'll have a look at the side, a little picture of him. Little picture there, and then this is with the different weapon. This makes it even look worse. I'm pleased they didn't go for this on the front. The Incendium, I don't know, some kind of heavy flamer weapon, looks all right. It kind of looks like a mini Imperial Knight weapon with the armor plate at the back. I'm not sure why you need this guard on it. I think it's just an overuse of the guard there that they had on the front. You just need an armor plate or some kind of shield or something. You know, this doesn't look like it can just pop out, you know, or something. I mean, I get that it's supposed to be able to pop out and the Space Marine can just jump out, but it just looks odd there. He just looks like he's sat on the loo or something. It just doesn't work. And then they're going for this whole avatar look, this big mech, person inside a mech holding an overly large weapon, in this case a heavy bolter. It's, you know, heavy bolters are cool, you know, your Sisters of Battle Retributors holding their heavy bolters, the power armor really struggling to deal with the recoil of those things. You've even got a couple of heavily augmented Imperial Guard holding a heavy bolter. You know, the recoil of a normal bolt gun would just rip your arm off most probably, but a heavy bolter even more. This has damaged heavy bolters. Anyway, it looks like you get a few options of heads. You get the helmetless one, another helmetless one. You get the twin auto cannons instead of the Incendium cannon. You get the heavy bolter, which I'm definitely not going to have in that lame pose. And then you get the helmeted Space Marine. There are plenty of modifications and kit bashes on the internet around. If you don't want to go for this, they will show you how to do it. Just search it on YouTube and you'll probably find one. The kit contains 3 sprues, so that's slightly over £12 each sprue, which, yeah, isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. You've got a big base here. I don't even know what size base this is, but it quite clearly says with holes, without holes. Anyway, you've got the sprues themselves. You get a transfer sheet, which is just a Ultramarines vehicle transfer sheet, so no love for any of the other chapters, just Ultramarines all the way. And then you've got the instruction guide. It's quite a weighty construction guide actually, but it goes through the main body. And I nearly said sarcophagus there. The front weapons, or the body mounted weapons, the Primaris Space Marine in there, the ludicrous roll cage. I might just leave that off. I mean, do you even need to have that on? Got the twin iron hail autocannon or the incendium cannon. There you go. And then choose the variant you wish to build. And then they go through the hips and then the legs. And then you can just put the heavy bolter on the side, which I think I'm probably going to do. And then there you go, you get the two finished models. I mean, out of both of them, I prefer with the cage open. As I say, I might even just leave it off completely. And then this is for the other build, which is for the one hold in the heavy bolt, and also with the feet in a different way. Look, so you can have with the right leg forward or the left leg forward. That's interesting, that's cool, that's welcome, that you've got a bit of posability with the legs. You know, much more than a normal dreadnought, nowhere near a Contemptor, but still. And then you've got the data sheet itself. There's the incendium cannon. This is quite a fast dreadnought in the grand scheme of things. I think it's a bit faster than a Contemptor. I think Contemptor's 9 inches, but this is 10 inches. And the incendium cannon is, so it's got effective range of 22 inches there. Yeah, it's like a heavy flamer really, 2d6. The autocannon is a ridiculous range of 48 inch. The Invictor fist is a nice solid D3. You can have Ragstorm grenade launcher on there. You've got the heavy bolter as well. And then the heavy bolter turns into a pistol 3 at close range. Oh, and did I say that you can also conceal it? It's like a scout dreadnought, as I said. Anyway, that is your Invictor Warsuit instruction guide. Let's have a look at the sprues themselves then. So this is the first one with the heavy bolter and the fist, and the iron hail autocannon and the incendium flamer with the strange barrel guard, I'm going to call it. Then you've got the Primaris in a very awkward pose, very squashed Primaris, and some fingers and arms for the Primaris. And then the 3 heads, they're the 3 different heads. Out of all of them, I'll go for the helmeted one, definitely. This is second sprue, so you've got feet, hips, more heavy stubbers. I think they're heavy stubbers. Yeah, you've got iron hail heavy stubbers there. Armour plates, joints, more of the legs. Oh, the Ragstorm grenade launcher, which is alright. It's an 18-inch assault D6 weapon. It's okay. Could get 6 lucky shots there. And then you've got the body itself, and more of the hips, the shoulders, the exhaust pipes, this silly thing, climbing frame, pull-up bar, whatever you want to, I don't know. And then you've got the antennas. I think I'll put the antennas on there. And then you've got some armour plates. Wow, you actually get some armour plates. Some piping, and so on. Oh, and there's the throne for them to sit in. So there you go. It's not my favourite model at all. You probably have realised this by now. I really tried to hold off getting this. I wouldn't get another one, and there's just something about it. I just doesn't click with me. I like it the least out of all of the Space Marine models, and definitely the least out of all the new Primaris stuff. The new Primaris things do look good. I like the bikes and the blade guard. If they're not already out, I'll have done reviews of those, or I'll be putting them up. But I thought I'd get this for the channel and for the army, and just give you an idea of what you're getting yourselves into with this model. I guess it would kind of go well with your Vanguard Space Marines and things, but and if you're going for that type of army, that Primaris Scout type army, then yeah, I can see how it would work well with that force. I will go away and build this monstrosity, and I'll get back to you with a review. What do you guys think of the Invictus Warsuit? Please do put it in the comments below, as always. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.